Last time we talked about how to create two common types of questions, quiz and find the match. And today we are learning to know more about what Wordwall can do. I'm going to introduce three kinds of mini-game types that I often let my students play at the end of session to review what we have learned so far. The first one is gameshow quiz. This is just like a quiz type question, but more than that. Let's go find it out. The same is what we have done before. Each time we need to create a title and question. This time we'll go with fruits. Then type the question and add an image if you need to. Depending on whether the text or image answers you are planning to provide. I'll upload an image for the question and add some text answers here. Again, based on the content of the question you just typed, the system will automatically generate some relevant images for you. When you finish typing all the answers, give the correct answer a check. Here we are going to create another 4 questions since the minimum is 5, but to save time we are not clicking add a question below this time. Instead, we will duplicate the question we already made from here. If we are doing the same thing and question with the same options, this is easier. Simply just change the image. And the correct answer. Then we're done. Now this is the most important part which makes it different from the basic quiz type. Let's go to Genn options below. As you can see, there's one called Lifelines. That is something we have when starting the game. We can provide help or bonus to encourage our students to keep working on the answer. We can get extra time, scores, and hints of crossing out one answer or all. Just choose the option we would like to give them. Another special thing is a bonus round. Students are able to get additional lifelines when they get into a bonus round. Here we can change it to 1 question before a bonus round and see how it works. Don't forget to click Apply to this activity, otherwise the setting you adjusted won't be saved. Now we can go back to preview the game. You can see we have 4 lifelines to click on the right, but each can be used only once. There's a bonus round after. Here students will need to memorize the position of the card to get a new lifeline if they want to. Just a reminder, to make it more challenging, we will absolutely need more questions. If you don't have enough questions, make sure you don't provide too many lifelines and that students have chances to think by themselves. Besides the bonus round and lifelines, the time pressure from the countdown time bar shown on the top is another point to motivate players in this game. Now we are moving on to our next game. Go to Create Activity again. Let's create a mass chase this time. I recommend you try this template because I find it very fun and engaging. We can use the same topic to create a fruit maze. For the question, we can simply put the keyword and add some images for answers. Choose the right answer and we are done. Then we can decide the difficulty and lives of a game, and it will show different numbers of enemies at faster speeds to increase its difficulty level. For example, we can make it 10 for the difficulty. and click Apply to this activity. Let's see what's gonna happen in the game. On the top right corner, the hearts show our lives. And for difficulty level 10, there will be 4 enemies moving at different speeds. Our students have to run to the correct answer by touching the screen or using the keyboard to control its direction. Let's go back to create activity. The last one I want to show you is called label diagram. It is a different style of quiz game. It is similar to matching up games, but we can drag and drop the pins on the image. There should be a diagram for students to visualize the concept. Our students can apply their understanding through identifying parts of a diagram. Let's name our title body parts. Here we should add an image which is clear enough for students to see each part. Then it's time for creating our labels. The minimum is 3 and you can make as many as you want. After that, go back to the diagram and see those circle labels on the top left corner. Move each respectively to their places. Then we're done. We can randomize the layout each time. There's not many we can change for this game. We simply just drag and drop the pins to get them connected and submit our answers after we finish. So that's all for today. I hope you learned something and get some ideas of creating your own mini games. Next time we will talk about some other useful features and tips from the Wordwall.